Hello everybody and welcome, I'm SonOfMowgef. It's Thursday and I'm back playing Ecosystem. There wasn't an episode of this last week due to the fact that I had my first COVID jab on the Tuesday and as I mentioned before, it kind of kicked my butt. So I rested up and did what I had to do to feel better, and here we are this week. As you can see, I've let it run for a little while, and this is all bad. Look, all of this is thinned out. We've got these big bold patches. If I do that, look, got these big bold patches here and here, and I'm kind of at a bit of a loss about what to do about it. I think what I'm going to attempt to do is what I have been doing and just see if I can reseed it. If I find some places to put this stuff down over here, maybe some of the... Oh, hang on a minute. What happened there? It won't let me put anything down. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, maybe put some of the more basic plants around and see if I can just get this reseeded and I just need it to regrow, really. It's kind of annoying that this happens every time I do a try and, develop an ecosystem. It seems to be the animals. When I put the animals in here, things start to go a bit badly. I was putting everything in the middle and letting it spread out, but I don't think I can afford to do that anymore, which is a little bit of a shame. Let's have a look to see what we've got here. Maybe I can put some of this down. What else have we got here that works quite well? I could put some of... Oh, this is bull kelp. I've already got some of that down. There a nice spot I can put some of that. Come over here a little bit and see if I can find something to put down here as well. This looks outcroppings. Let's see if I can find a nice little outcrop for some of this. Just to see if I can, like, kickstart a recovery here. Again, I don't want to do too much too quickly is the thing. This... Oh no, that's just some grass that's in a slightly different colour. Alright, ignore me. I want to put some of this, like, basic... Some of these basic plants down to see if I can just get something to regrow. It doesn't seem to do that very well, so also it does give me the opportunity to mix things up here a little bit. Like this. Have a look. I'll put some of this over here. Yeah. What else have we got? There we go. I can put some of this down around here. I'm not being too careful right now about what I'm putting down and where. I'm more interested in getting some kind of recovery than having everything, under perfect conditions. If it works, it'll spread out. Right, so that's that area reasonably seeded. There's some more outcropping here that I could maybe do some of this with. That says reduced because of nearby plants. I don't see any. I am notoriously oblivious, so it may just be me. Let's see if I can get some more plants down over here. Maybe a little bit of this. You just got these big bold spots everywhere, and it's kind of concerning that it does this. Remember last time that I reduced the population cap for pretty much every creature on the map in an attempt to change things, you know. There's quite a lot of species for a map like this. But if I keep the population low, it should be alright. At least that's what I'm hoping. I'm going to put some of this down. This does well near other plant species. Let's see if I can find a nice bit over here. Some of this, some of that. What else have we got here that I can put down? This does well near animal species. Oh, that's the bloody kelp again. I've got tons of this stuff. Can I put some of this down here? Yep, I can. Maybe a little bit of this here and a little bit over there. Okay, so, you know, progress is being made. It's not the progress I wanted, but it's the progress I need. That's a weird way to refer to an ecosystem, but yeah, sure, I'll go with it. Let's get some of these down. I really shouldn't have put that there. There's tons of it over here. Oops. Guess who wasn't paying attention? Spoiler alert, it was me. Put some of this down. See if I can get that to grow. Let's go over to the middle here and see what's going on. I mean, it's mostly coral over here now. That's kind of insane when you think about it. Let's see if I can get some... Yeah, see, there's no good place to put this stuff anymore because of all the coral. Guess I could put some of that there. Let's see if I can get some of these pioneer type plants down. Somewhere. Oh, wait. There you go. That's not a bad place. These do well near... Oh, no, I've got tons of that. I need to stop it. Okay, there's some there. Let's see about getting some of this down. Oh, the frame rate's gone. Is there a good place for this? Yeah, I just replaced some of the stuff that I put down, I think. I'm just trying to get this place to develop and sustain an ecosystem at this point. The game's called Ecosystem, and I've been constantly struggling to get one up and running. You know, as soon as I add a bunch of like animals in, a bunch of fish, it all goes to hell, like almost every time, which is a little bit telling. I'm still quite convinced the problem is with me, that I'm doing things wrong. But then again, it's hard to know what the situation is exactly. Okay, so the only other thing I can do, and it's definitely something I've been considering since I've not done it on this this area yet, is to throw some plankton in the mix. So, because I think, don't quote me on this, but I think fish eat the plankton. If I do this. Let's have a look. The word plankton derives from a Greek word meaning to wander. It refers to a diverse collection of organisms who are carried about by the current. At the base of the aquatic food chain, they are responsible for the vast majority of primary production in the ocean. Primary production of what in the ocean? the ocean and most of the oxygen on the planet. Okay. Nutrient runoff in still waters or the extinction of fish who feed on plankton can cause massive blooms which deplete the area of oxygen, resulting in dead zones where animals cannot live in. Oh, yeah, what I'm thinking of doing is maybe putting a blip or two. Did that actually do anything? I clicked by accident and I'm not convinced it did anything. Huh. It's not actually letting me put anything down. Hang on. That's weird. I'm not sure what's going on with that. The idea is if I maybe put some plankton down and let it like breed or grow or whatever you want to call it, that it spread, that the fish may eat that instead of the plants, and it'll give, you know, an alternative food source. That's the idea, but it won't actually let me place any. That's a new problem for me. Normally my issue is too much plankton, because this stuff does go a bit mental. Okay, what am I going to do about this? I'm not sure. Let me just click away and click back again. See if that changes anything. No, it won't actually let me put any down. That's bizarre. I mean, it's changing the... If you look, well, when I click, look, the actual symbol for the plankton placement changes like it's doing something. But it's not actually doing something. Huh. That is very, very odd. Let me go to a completely different place and try it. Yeah, I can't put plankton down. That's bizarre. Maybe I could put something else down. Starfish do well around plankton. These do well around outcroppings and eggs. Maybe I can put some of that down. Right, okay. That works. But the plankton doesn't? That's very, very odd to me. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to deal with it. I'm going to pop some of that up there as well, just in case. Yeah, so what I'm going to have to do is because that's a lot of stuff that I've changed. I'll leave it running again for a little while and see if there aren't some changes happening towards the positive growth kind of area thing. There's it's a nice little bunch of kelp growing over here, which I like, but I really wanted to throw some plankton down. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought it crashed for a second then. It wasn't. I think it was just auto-saving. Yeah, I wanted to throw some plankton down so the fish and whatnot had something, you know, else to eat other than plants. But, I mean, if the game won't let me do it, then I'm not... Oh, hang on. Is it letting me put it down or not? I'm confused now, because my score here actually went down. Oh yeah, look, it actually did then. Didn't make the noise like it was supposed to, but yeah, alright. That's a change, I guess. Then, like I say, what I'm going to do is let it run for a little while, see what effect all this, you know, change will have, and I'll come back in about an hour or so, I guess, and maybe contemplate using the current system. I'm not sure how I'm going to put any currents down on this place. Previously I had discussed about alternating lines, like start like here on the map, draw a line down to there, and then do one from here up to there, and then do another one from there down to there. So maybe it does like a spread across the map, but I'm not sure about that yet. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to leave it running for a little while. I'll bring you guys back in about an hour, and we'll see how things go. Alright, welcome back everybody. It's been just over an hour. As you can see, things have actually changed quite a lot. I'm kind of happy with this. See, I've got some plankton growing here. I'm kind of a little concerned, actually, that all those clicks of plankton that I did, where I was just like, it's not putting it down, it makes me wonder if it actually was and I just wasn't paying attention. It sounds like a me thing to do. Anyway, as you can see from down here, look, things have been growing fairly well. There's a good mixture of plants, which I like. It's really pretty when it's like this, when there's like a bunch of different things. I approve. This area up here is also doing very well, although it seems to be dominated by one type of plant. I don't know, there are like groups, and it's going to take some time for it to, you know, spread out and mingle and balance itself. But you can see things are going much better than they were. Over in the middle here, we've got a sea of bloody plankton. I've just realised all this purple in the middle, that's mostly plankton, isn't it? Oh god. Anyway, the tube sponge stuff that I put down has started to spread out, which is awesome. Exactly what I wanted. Where's that yellow bunch that I put down? Where did I put it, do you think? Oh, it's over here, look. That's spread out a fair bit, which is also very nice. Yeah, things have recovered fairly well, but I have noticed, look, we've lost some species along the way here. What have we got here? We've got one of our foragers, which are these lumpy guys. We've got another forager, which are these weird white ones that I kind of like. They seem to be moving rather slowly, but I guess that's fine. And we've got these predators. This one appears to be just kind of flopping around on the ground. Although there's another one right here. It looks like it's about to die. Typically. We've got this one, which is also a predator. So we've got two lots of foragers and two lots of predators, which is kind of cool. I am happy with this. So the coral is still here and doing fairly well. This is kelp, isn't it? That's doing fairly well over here. Yeah, I'm happier with the way things were going. And I think it's partly because I got stuff to regrow and partly because the population has reduced. I'm not going to repopulate it right now. I'm just going to try and, you know, let these guys do their thing. Let it go a little bit more naturally. If I come over here... Oh, look, it's one of these guys. Hello, one of these guys. What was that one? Was that one called Sarko? Oh, that's the species name. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I've got this big dead zone over here, so I think I'm going to put some stuff down here. I think maybe next week I'll do what I always do and just let it run for a while. If we come along here, let's see what else we've got that I can put down. Maybe I can put some of this down? Oh no, the requirement here is 50, so I'm going to have to put some basic stuff down. That's alright, I guess. Let's find a decent place for that. And put some of this down, maybe here. That does well around other plant species, so I'm going to throw some of that in. Maybe a little bit of this. There's some outcroppings here, so I can put some of this down as well. maybe mix it up a little bit. There's some seagrass. Have I got some space for seagrass over here? Yes. Yes, I have. That's awesome. That does well in current, but which I don't have, but I'm gonna put some of it down anyway. Again, mostly for variety. What have we got here that I can put down? Yeah, it looks like it's got quite busy over here quite quickly, hasn't it? Oh, there we go. You can put some of that down over there. Look. Hopefully that will spread out and fill up this corner and spread into these areas a little bit. And that other stuff that I've put down earlier on in the episode, that'll do the same. And we should, with a little bit of luck, be able to balance this ecosystem out a bit so it's got a variety of different things. I like this area quite well as well. Quite a lot as well as what I was trying to say. Like, we've got some coral, and we've got the sea anemones, and we've got a few different like plants. We've got these and some of this scattered in. It's quite varied. I like it. Have a look what we've got over here. This is where the kelp and the yellow tube sponge is. What I might do is, if I can find an area with a lot of plankton, which looks like this area, might just pop some of those starfish down. Yeah, because these do well around plankton. Maybe I can pop some of like these in around the place and see how they adapt. There you go. There's been quite a lot of changes, hasn't there? Like, I was worried about how things were going, and it seems to have recovered fairly well with those changes that I made and the reduction in the population of fishies. Again, very telling that the plant life is recovering well once the animal life has depleted. I find that kind of interesting. There's a nice little outcrop here in a dead zone. I might just put some of that stuff down which likes outcroppings. Is there a good place to put this? Okay, that's a little bit further away than I intended. I guess I can just put some there and hope for the best. Again, trying to get some variety the way things are going. I can put a little bit of this down maybe. Right there. There's a lot of variety of plants here, and this does well. So, hoping that will help boost the area up a little bit. There is a little patch here. Maybe I can put like a pioneer plant down here. There are like a little space, maybe right here. It does say reduced nearby plant, so maybe it won't do well there, but also maybe it will. Like I say, I like having a variety of plants about. Again, there seems to be a decent variety of plant here. Maybe I can increase that a little bit with some of the hydrilla. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. What's all this purple over here? What is this purple stuff that's here? It's on the map, but I can't see anything. Is it plankton? It might be plankton. Oh yes, it is. Look, you can see it in the water here. That's interesting, because I don't think I put any over here. It may have been in that period where I was clicking all over the place and going, it's not doing anything, it's not doing anything. And I think maybe it was, I just couldn't see it doing anything. It sounds like me. Yeah, I'm impressed with how this is going so far. What I'm going to do is let's say I'm going to save it like this, and I'm going to leave it running for a little while longer between this week and next week. And I'm kind of interested to see how this balances itself out, if it does, because it was starting to die off, and now things are looking pretty healthy. It's still kind of strange, but again, this is quite a nice area. Some red coral and blue, and we've got the kelp here, and we've got these plants and these plants. Yeah, I'm quite happy with how this is going at the moment, which is not how I felt earlier when I was playing. So I'm going to leave it there as an episode of Ecosystem. Let me know what you think down in the comments section. The people always do anyway. Very nice comments that I get on these evolutionary sim videos. So thank you very much to all those people that, you know, take the time to do that. Also, like and subscribe if you haven't done that before. I would appreciate it very much. And things have been going really, really well in that regards. Kind of creeping quite steadily towards that 900 subscriber mark, which is scary, because the only place to go from there is the 1,000 subscriber mark, and it's kind of a big deal for a channel like mine. So yeah, it's awesome and it's cool and it's scary and terrifying at the same time. So again, thank you to all the people that support my channel by taking the time out to do that kind of thing. What was I going to say after that? Oh yeah, come back tomorrow for... what is it tomorrow? Oh yeah, it's Oxygen Not Included. Feels like I was only playing that like yesterday, but it's been a pretty quick week. Really, really hot, sweaty, annoyingly warm, quick week. Lots of information there to deal with. So yeah, I'll leave it there. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm SonOfMowgef. This is Ecosystem. I'll see you soon.